See what it says? Do you see what it says? It's like, what I did to the world, then the other one is a counterfeit. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lewa, but I go by Lewa Baby. About 8 months ago, I opened my website, January 15th of 2022, and I started selling hats. I have a video that I made about 6 months ago of my brand story. I'll put that here. About 3 months ago, I started making the Chelly hats, which I named after my little cousin, Michelle. It was very innovative for me, those hats, the Chelly hats. And I made a tutorial on that, and then I kind of just forgot about that video. I totally forgot about that video, and I just started doing so many other things. A month ago, maybe even less than that. Less than a month ago, I hit 1,000 subscribers on here, and I was like, oh my gosh, yes! And I was like, wait, like, where'd y'all come from? So I checked on that video, and the video currently has like 7.6 thousand views, which is like a lot for me, considering the fact that I don't really post that much on YouTube, so I don't really have like a fan base here, or at least not that I know of. If there's like a Lewa fan club out there, let me know. I would like to sign up. Okay, so there was like a ton of comments on there too that I was like, oh my gosh, these are like from months ago, and I was like, I'm just seeing this. I'm like, wow, let me try to like respond to these, and like I'm gonna share some of them. Let me see. Making a slower tutorial was like #1 that I noticed under those comments. A lot of people wanted a tutorial that was more in depth, slower, and yeah, just a more detailed video. So honestly, when I was making the first video, I say that I don't really know what I'm doing. You know, I'm just gonna go with vibes. I have definitely learned a lot more about crocheting since then. I've grown, and I feel like it's no longer vibes, like it's still vibes, but you know, I use stitch markers now, you know? Look at all the cases of stitch markers I have. Like, stitch markers are cool, okay? It's cool to use a stitch marker. Get stitch markers, okay? They're cool. I've learned a lot about crochet, and I feel like I can give you guys a more in-depth tutorial, a slower one as well, on how to make my floppy brim hats, my Chelly hats. So that's what this video is going to be about. I'm going to be giving you guys a tutorial. This is what they look like now. I don't even have like one that I made from like that video. It's just like, you know, things have gotten a lot better. I learned that this part, it was better for me to make it really loose and holy, because yeah, I think I was doing single crochet stitches at first, but these, see, I'm still a little wonky on the terms, so I do believe it is like the double crochet or a half double crochet. I'm gonna show y'all, okay? I'm gonna show y'all, so you decide what it is. Anyways, yeah, I realized it was better to make this like looser, like the pattern looser up here, because the flops are heavy. You know, it does get heavy to like have this on your head, but like I wanted the hat to still be very much lightweight, you know? This is what it looks like on. Oh, it's so cute. I put it on every time, and I'm like, it's so cute. Like, duh, girl, you made it. Okay, this is the orange. It's like, it would usually like sit further down, but I'm keeping the scarf on. This is what the amethyst one looks like. Yeah. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make one of these Chelly hats, but in blue, aqua blue. Okay, also before I start the video, I also wanted to show you guys my new collection of hats. I can't believe it, like these hats, obsessed. Like the fact that I have like different types of hats now too, like I'm just so proud of me. Earlier in the year, I was also making mink hats. I call them mink, but they're not actually, it's not real mink, it's polyester. But that's just what the yarn is called from like Yarn Bee. It's like faux mink hat. Guess who bought one of my hats? Not one actually. Guess who bought like 2 of my hats? Miss Jada Waiter herself. Miss Jada Waiter herself. Like I was so shook when I saw like the order. I was like, wait. I woke up and I was like, this is so weird. But I was like, okay. Like this specific hat, like I hand dyed like a heart in the middle, and then I dyed around it. It was such a process. I was just experimenting, right? But I dyed, like hand dyed this hat. It was the faux mink hat. It was beautiful. I loved it. And yeah, I posted it on my site, and it was just on the site for so long. It was on the site for like almost a month, I believe. And I was like, oh my gosh, like nobody like wants this hat. I was like, I love it so much. But yeah, I was like, oh, I guess people like nobody's just really messing with it like that. And one morning I just woke up and like whatever remaining hats that I had on the site that morning was like bought out. And I was like, wait. And you know, I'm like, who is this? Who did this? Who is this? You know, obviously like I just treat the order like a regular order, and like I shipped it out to her, and I was like, I feel like I know who this is. But I shipped out to her, and then I think like a couple of days later, one of my cousins sends me Jada Waita's story, and it's her in my hat. This is huge for me, huge, because we all know Jada is like a very influential person on social media, and she's like a low-key one of the style dictators. You know, she got style, she putting it on. So she's on my head. She said, I want to put that on, and what she do? She put it on. Very happy about that. Yeah, so I mean, I feel like that's just also like a testament to like, don't give up on yourself. Like, you know, like it's not always immediate, the love, the growth. Just wait on it. Like, wait a minute or a couple months, but you know, it's gonna come. Just wait a minute. What was I talking about? All right, my mink hats. Let's get back to the mink hats. Let me show you. So I don't actually, like, since then, again, like that hat was an experiment, but I realized people like enjoy the color within the mink hats. What I've tried since then, I've literally tried to like recreate stuff like that, but it's just like, I guess it was just like those one-of-a-kind things. I literally tried to recreate that hat like 2 or 3 times, and it just doesn't come out the same way, and I'm not gonna put that out. Yeah, so I found a new way to like incorporate color into my mink hats, and let me show y'all the new line of mink hats. Mink is back. All right, this is like blue and white fur. Oh, it's so soft. This is the same blue, but with pink fur. Now you can tell like there's a slight difference. Let me turn the brightness up a bit. Like white, pink, slight difference. This is orange and white.
And then you will go away. I'm not gonna be begging you to stay. So maybe if you ask me yesterday.
So the pink is so cute. She's so cute. And then last but not least is the Twilight Zone. Alright, so that's the mink collection. I've also seen a lot of recreations of my hat, which is super cool too. Like prior to making like my first like floppy brim hat, I didn't have like inspiration from someone. I just kind of made it, and then everything that I've made since then has just been inspired by like my previous works. So yeah, it's been super cool seeing people like remake my hats and like tag me in it and stuff. I've had people ask me if it's okay if they can sell like hats that they've made following my tutorial, and personally I don't have a problem with it. I feel like what I do is art. I don't believe that, you know, you selling the hats that you're making is going to disturb me selling the hats that I'm making. I don't mind when people like recreate like, you know, hats similar to mine. I mean, especially like because I'm literally putting out a tutorial. If you want to crochet and you don't want to, whatever reason, like don't want to like have to purchase a hat when you know you can make it yourself, like yeah, totally do that instead. Like if you can make it, right? But if otherwise, buy it. My site is right here if you want to buy a Chelly hat. Totally cool for you to recreate my stuff. It's really dope to see. All that I ask is that, you know, wherever you post your work or however you can, if you would credit me, if you followed my tutorial especially, you know? I feel like that like small tag is just like it's a nice and sweet recognition, and I would appreciate that. Are there any more questions that I need to address? Let me see, let me go through these comments. Oh, okay. Well, the main thing is just about going slower. So I think, you know, I've also been getting better at this YouTube thing. You know, I've been doing this for a while now. 2 years? Check me out. So, I am going to be giving you guys like a second angle, second point of view. So I'm gonna be like over here like, hey, and then also I'm gonna be over here like, hey. Look at how much clearer this camera is though. Oh my gosh. I think this is why I don't like this camera, because this one's a little, it's just a little bit too HD. But look at my hanging plans. Check her out. She's so long. Look at her. Today we're going to be using the 15mm crochet hook, and you need a pair of scissors. These are my precision scissors. This is like my little yarn ball holder. I got this on Amazon. I'll have like the link down below. It's cool. But obviously I use this type of yarn sometimes, and this is like really big and it doesn't fit. And I think there's like a horizontal one too on Amazon, but I just didn't see the purpose of buying like 2 of these balls. Like this is just to like, I don't know, keep like my yarn in place. And then like when I think about it, like I use a lot of bulky yarn, so it's like this isn't even like good. So I use these for like my smaller projects. I just put the yarn, let me show y'all how it works. So I just take a ball of yarn like this and I put it in there, and this is just like keep it from getting tangled or, you know, thrown all over the place. Then I go here and, you know, I just crochet and it just comes out like this. Yeah, pretty cool. And this is the one that I actually got from Hobby Lobby. Yeah, so this, it's like, I really don't know, like I really don't understand. I feel like this base could be a whole lot heavier. If it was heavier, like a paperweight, it would make a lot more sense. But this goes on top, right? And, or maybe I've just been using it wrong this whole time. I'm pretty sure this is how you use it. Take your spoon, find the end, pull it out, and then I just stick it on here, like so. And it pulls, like this. Yeah. But you see, like this is so like flimsy. This bottom half is so flimsy. Like if it was just heavier, it would be able to like just, you know, stay wherever without, you know, potentially like falling over. Okay, now it's not falling over. It falls over sometimes, okay? I'm rewatching Game of Thrones, but I don't want to, you know, any like extra sounds or whatever. So I'm just gonna put my headphones in. So I am on season 6 of Game of Thrones. This is my 3rd time rewatching it. It's just good TV. But first things first, we're gonna start off with a magic circle. That wasn't smooth. Let me redo it. Let me be smooth. Let me be smooth. That was not smooth. Still not smooth, but okay. Alright. Start your chains. So you're gonna chain, yeah, I think that's how you say it. You would chain 6, right? So that's 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You chain 6 essentially like this. Tighten it up. This is how you know if you're doing the magical circle correct. If you pull the start and if it pulls taut, you've done it correctly. Okay? This is what your magic circle. This is what she should look like. This is what she should look like. So then I just, to complete it, here. This is the start. Now we're gonna start increasing. So increasing, again, if there is something that I am not explaining well, I know in the last video I was like, if I'm not explaining something well, just leave a comment and I'll get to it. And then I took months to respond to the comments. Sorry. So again, what I said in the last video too, if I say something that's not exactly clear, I feel like if you just type it up into YouTube, what is a magic circle, how to magic circle, how to increase, it is all right there as well. But I'm doing my bestest, y'all, to explain it. I feel like a DJ with this on. Unique. Okay, let me stop. Now I am going to start increasing. Increasing is basically making your circle bigger, but gradually. You know, there was actually somebody in the comments that somebody like had asked, like, what did you mean by this? Like, I guess my terms aren't correct all the time. And somebody explained it beautifully. I have to find that comment where, yeah, that person explained it beautifully, like put what I was trying to what I had in my head, she put it into words. So we're gonna go over 1, 2, and this is 1. Did y'all get that? I hope y'all get that. That's 1, right? Then we're gonna do that again. In the second chain, but this time instead of just putting 1 there, we're gonna put 2. So this is 2. And then we're gonna go to the third one, put 1. Fourth, we're gonna put 2. And we're back to the start again, you know, that's how you know. So basically I'm going to keep increasing like this until I feel like it is big enough, like the center of your head. You decide how big your hat is going to be basically at the start of your increases. So I'm going to continue increasing. So my hat is at about 6.5 to 7 inches right now. Just what it looks like. And I am going to put a stitch marker right here. Another thing about using such a big crochet hook and a half double crochet, I think that's what this is that the holes are bigger. You know, there's less tension on it. So that's why like my hats are able to be like a one-size-fit-all because it stretches. Now that we're here, this is like the base of your hat. You know, this is gonna be the top, the dome. Now I'm just gonna go back to like stitching 1 stitch in each stitch. I feel like I should at least know like the basic ones. I just get so confused. Is it a chain or a stitch? Oh, whoa, I remember now. Like, it's coming back. I haven't watched a crochet tutorial video in so long. They say you're gonna start chaining 1. Ooh, yeah, you're gonna start chaining 1 in each stitch. You're gonna start chaining 1. Okay, you're gonna go back to chain 1. Usually at this point, I know like my chain is like about 20 or 22. It's around 20 or 22. That's what I know. Like, I've done it right. So you're just gonna single crochet 1, chain 1, chain 1, chain 1, chain 1, All right, now we are back to this green stitch marker. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna put another stitch marker right at the same spots. So that's one row. We're gonna be doing 4 rows in total, and that's gonna complete like the entire base part of your hat. So once you've done that, you will be like 66% of the way done with your Chelly hat. So we have here the base. This is the top part of the Chelly hat. You see, super stretchy, holy, you know, fits. Like I can even, oh no, I lost a stitch marker. It's okay. I can like even fit it over my beads. This video is not sponsored by beads, but I mean, it could be. Call me. See, now this is why stitch markers are important, because sometimes you just lose your place. All right, so now is the important part. We are going to start working on the floppy brim, and this is about where we are with our yarn. Now, it seems I did a not so great job of explaining how to start brimming the hat the last time. Granted, I was just winging it, you know, then too. But now I actually have, you know, numbers. I count now. Woo! We are going to be chaining 4 in each stitch, each chain. Yeah, we're gonna be chaining 4 in each stitch. I think that's right. Look at me, talking like I know what I'm talking about. We're gonna be chaining 4 in each stitch. That's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna do that all the way around. This is what that looks like. So we're doing 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you can see the flops slowly starting to form. So now I'm going to do this again all the way around. This is where we are. We finished the first round of flops, and now you are about 85% of the way done with your Chelly hat. Now I'm going to remove one of these stitch markers up here. You know, don't need them no more. And I'm gonna place it right where I finished my last chain of 4. Right here. And now we have 4 times as many chains as we started with. Now in each one of those chains we're going to put 3 chains. Now we're going to chain 3 all the way around again. To get the flop, you got to chain. You feel me? So that's what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3. 3. And we're going to do that again all the way around. Okay, before I start talking about this, let me just say, I know I just said that season 6 starts to get a little dull like going to season 7, but no. I just rewatched, like, you know, the scene in Game of Thrones where Ramsay Bolton is like facing off with Jon Snow and his army and stuff, and he like sends Rickon, what's his name? Oh yeah, he sends like Rickon Stark like forward, and he's like, yeah, like go run to your brother, like go. And then he like shoots an arrow through him, and then Jon is like, and then Jon starts like rushing towards the whole army, and Sojora's like, follow your commander, and like Jon is like, yeah, he's on the horse, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go get him, and his like they shoot arrows at him, and his horse dies, and he gets off the horse, and then the army starts coming towards him, because Ramsay, you know, he's hiding in the back, but he's telling the army like, you know, charge. And it's just Jon Snow up front, and Jon Snow's like, you know what? This is how I'm about to go out, like for real. He takes off his belt, he draws his sword, you know, and he's like, all right, let's go. And he's about to really like fight this whole army full of horses like coming towards him. And then all of a sudden, like his army just shoots past him, all the free folk and stuff, and they shoot past him. And it's like, oh. This is cinema. This is grade A. This is grade A cinema right here. Whew. Like every time I watch it, it's always like the first time all over again. Okay. Anyways, we are 98% done with our Chelly hat. Woo! Okay, so this is what you should have right now. I have chained 3 all the way up to my red stitch marker again. This is what she should look like. Ta-da! You know? Oh, my fingers hurt. Oh. Oh my gosh. I need to like really look into like a hand massage place. Like really like, oof. Crocheting is not easy on the hands. It's not. Anyways, this is what your hat should look like. And now we're just gonna end it. So how I like to end my hats is I just start slip stitching from here. Slip stitching is again something that you can easily something you can easily learn here on YouTube, but it's literally just like, instead of coming like, I don't know how to explain it. Basically, you're just here and you're just gonna go into the next chain and pull through and just end. Do you get that? I feel like that should be simple enough. You just end. And I do this for however long I feel like, because it just looks like a braid. You know, it just looks like a little braid pattern. Yeah, for my black Chelly hats, I do this like all the way around because I just think it looks prettier. And especially because like the black is just like, it's so dull. Well, not dull, but it's just like black. So I do it to like maybe like about here on most of my hats. And then I flip it inside and I take this and I pull it on the inside so that I can start chaining inward. And I just chain it. And I feel like there are probably like cooler ways to end your crochet work, but this is how I do mine. Eee! Go in. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Okay. And then finally, I just knot, pull through, cuts, and pull. And we are done with our Chelly hats. Yes, we're done with our Chelly hats. You can take out all the stitch markers. You know, this is her, this is she. So cute, so cute, so cute. It is taking me months. It is taking me months to perfect this hat and really be able to make it this way how I want to. Like this is just, yeah, it's so wild to me. This is her, this is she, this is my love, this is my Chelly hat. Well, my Chelly hat, so this like goes into like another thing about like people recreating my work. It's like, yes, you can recreate a hat, but I feel like, you know, crocheting, like I said, is art. So every piece that you make, I would still say is like unique to the artist. Like the way I decide to end my stitching and stuff, like every one of my hats also gets my logo, like my brand logo. Let me see if I can find one with it already like sewn in. Usually if I was like, you know, want to sew this hat, I would like, you know, tie this down and then I would place my logo right here to like signify like the end. This is like the end. It also covers up like the knot, you know, it's cute. Can you see that? All the hats that I've made within the past month and a half are tagged with my logo, okay? If you don't see that, Abika did brand. It's not the real thing, okay? One and only. You see what it says? Do you see what it says? It's Abika did to the world. Any other one is a counterfeit, okay? Okay, cool. Yeah, so we got through about like, I usually get through about a skein and a half of this. So each hat is like roughly like 100 yards worth of yarn. Congratulations, we made it to the end of the video. Woo! Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something here today. I hope you had fun. Thank you for all the support on this channel. Thank you for the support on my website, on my hats, Instagram, Pinterest. Like, I don't know where y'all be coming from. Really, at the woodwork, it's really crazy to me to have a following, but I'm very grateful for it. I think it doesn't register to me because I can't literally see like 1,000 people in front of me, but 1,000 subscribers is a lot, and I'm super grateful for that. I'm super grateful for that. Very appreciative of it, and I can't wait to continue to grow on here and to just grow in my crochet skills. Like, y'all, the amount of projects that I've like picked up, started, and then like stopped, and I'm just like, and I'm gonna come back to this, or like things that I've dabbled with. Like, I am going places in this crochet world, in this fashion world, in this world in general. I am going places, okay? I said it here, I said it now, I said it, I'm gonna write it down too. I am going places, okay? I can't wait to see all the exciting things I made. I am so excited. I am so excited. Y'all don't want to know what I have in store. What I have in store coming up. Just get ready. If you're not ready, get ready. Yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give this video a like, you know, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, leave a comment, you know. I promise, okay? I promise I will look at the comments this time. Cool. I'm glad we did this. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Maybe in like another 3 months. And you know what? You call me and then we'll figure something. Like, you tell your people to call my people and we'll do this again, okay? We'll do this again. Maybe in like another 3 months, you know? Give you a little update. Yeah, I'll catch y'all on the gram. Bye.